Hey new mom, my name is Victoria. I'm a new mom as well to a almost 4-month-old and a business owner. And so in this video, I'm going to discuss some mom struggles, new mom struggles that I did not know was going to affect me as much. But mine might be a bit specific to a business owner's mom struggles, but regardless if you're going and clocking in for a 9 to 5 or if you work for yourself, it's difficult. It doesn't matter what you do, how well you prepare. If you have help, this is difficult. So one of the mom struggles that I had was trying to balance breastfeeding, work, mom, cooking, my dog, my dog Baxter over there. It is hard. Balance is so freaking hard. I'm starting to get better at it. I'm almost at 4 months, so I'm getting better at it. But in the beginning, you don't know what the hell you're doing. You are literally you're sleep deprived, so you're probably running on 3 to 4 hours of sleep, and then you are completely in delusion because there's so many things that you have to catch up on. So you have no clue what to tackle first. So balance is very hard. Plus your body is like, it doesn't look the best that it's looked. So you also are like, okay, when am I going to snap back? Because I got to snap back. And then you also don't want to totally neglect your husband either. So you're feeling somewhat like a failure. So what I would do, and this is what I did when it came to the balance part of it, if you have family members that can help you, if you have neighbors that can help you. I had neighbors coming out like the woodwork saying, hey, listen, you need to sleep, you give me a call, I'll head right over, I'll watch her. So if you have friends, you have neighbors, you have family, anybody that can watch your baby for a period of time just so you can step away and regroup, it will help you out significantly. Or if you can just sleep, it will help you out significantly. That was really difficult. I mean, now at 4 months, I'm starting to get the hang of it. I'm not as stressed. So just remember, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Second thing is, I was hearing phantom cries all the time in the beginning. I don't hear them as much now, but I co-sleep with my baby. So I co-sleep because I would prefer for her sleeping with me than me getting up every hour, every 2 hours or 3 hours going to go check on her because she wants to be held all night. So I'm fine with that. We both need sleep. So I co-sleep. But beforehand, like when I was having like my husband watch her or my sister-in-law or anybody watch my baby, I would hear these phantom cries. And I'm like, do I hear her crying? And then I'll open the door and she's not crying. And I'm like, that's so weird. And then even when you're at work, if you come to work, you're going to possibly hear phantom cries. It's really freaky. But I think it's just, the sleep deprivation. She's going to be crying or he's going to be crying here and there because you're trying to figure out what they need, all that. My third thing is I was trying to get into a system. I was trying to break down, okay, what is my system? What do they need? So that I can kind of structure it properly. So I put it into this system. It was feed, burp, change. Feed, burp, change. And by the time you burp her and change her, she's ready for another freaking feeding. So then I knew that when she was crying, it was either feed, burp, change. So if I already fed her, then that means if she's crying, she's uncomfortable, so I need to burp her. If I burped her and then she's like starting to, that means she most likely pooped and I need to feed her again. So it was very consistent. Feed, burp, change, feed, burp, change, feed, burp, change. That's what I did when it came to like trying to get a system because they don't need much in the beginning. The beginning, that's all it is. Feed, burp, change, feed, burp, change. Another thing that helped me was prepping my bottles in advance. So my baby got upset stomach because I was trying to breastfeed her, but I wasn't producing enough. So then I put her on formula. So we were doing formula and breastfeeding and it was just not mixing too well with her. So what I did is I was going to just cut out breastfeeding totally because I wasn't producing enough. She said, just breastfeed, that's it. Whenever she's hungry on the weekend when you're not working, just feed her from your boob, and then eventually your body's gonna produce by the following week, which it did. It was great because it did. So what I would do is I would prep about 10 bottles, I'll say about, yeah, 8 to 10 bottles in the refrigerator. And then whenever she was hungry, we would just microwave water and put it in the microwavable water. You can have a bottle warmer, but you don't need one. Put it in the water, shake it around, make sure the bottle doesn't leak, and feed it to her. And then the bottle's already prepped. And what we'll do is my husband and I will take turns. He'll have her, and then when he has her, I prep the bottles, clean the bottles, steam, boil the bottles, sterilize them, and then we just go through that process back and forth. When I have her, he'll make sure that he's doing laundry and cleaning and sleeping, So we'll take kind of turns doing it that way. It's best to get a system if you can. I have no clue how single mothers do it. You guys are phenomenal, because this is hard just with two adults. The next thing that we did so in the beginning, so the first 8 weeks I was not in my regular bed. I slept on the couch, and we had a bassinet, my Halo bassinet, next to the couch, and then we had in the front, we have like a table, and I just set the diapers, the baby wipes, the coconut oil for her bottom, and an extra outfit, and some towels, for drooling and stuff I got from Amazon, baby towels. And I set that all there, and I put 3 pillows on the couch, and I would sleep on the couch with her because she would not sleep in the bassinet on her own without crying really bad. So some people are against co-sleeping. I'm for co-sleeping, and I'm not for them crying it out, because this is the only time that your baby's not going to be able to tell you, hey, I have a cramp on my side because I have gas here, or I'm in pain because of gas, or hey, I can't breathe because I have boogers in my nose. They can't tell you these things. So letting them cry it out, I'm just not for that right now, because I can't communicate with them very well. Some people believe that the babies are testing you. I don't think that they are necessarily testing you, but they're trying to learn who to go to for comfort, who to go to if they need something. And so I really believe that it's best to be there and to be right next to them. That's what I chose. I use my Halo bassinet every single day, and it works very well. We're still doing it today. I'm in the bed, but we still have the bassinet in the living room. She has her crib. We'll put her in there at 5-10 minutes at the time. The nanny will put her in there so that she gets used to being in her crib. But so far it's working out. It's working out so. Okay, and so the last thing for mom struggles, and this is a big thing, ear infections. So I haven't had an ear infection yet. However, my husband prepped me. He said, listen, this is not what you want, okay? So I have had friends and people I've known who've had consistent ear infections. And what I do, and this is, we start out giving out our baby a bath every 2 to 3 days. We would bathe her, but now we're about every day for bathing her. She's almost 4 months. So what I do is she did not, so I bought a baby tub, a little baby tub to wash her in, but she hated it, obviously. And so what we started to do, instead of bathing her in the baby tub, is I'll just run a bath, and I would bathe her, and my husband would just do her head and her face and her neck. And then we'll make sure that her ears are not in the water, or we're not pouring water down her head and it's dripping into her ears. We literally were so careful. I do her body, her arms, her underarms, everything. I do all that. I lather her all up, and then he just takes a towel and he'll clean her head, clean her face, and then behind her ears, and then we'll be very careful about inside of the ears. We don't get any water in the ears, because once you do, from what I hear, it's horrific. And so far it's been really, 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 really good. Now, you'll say, well, Victoria, the bath is very slippery. What I do is I'll lay a towel, and I learned this with my nieces, because I had to bathe my nieces, and they were very slippery in the bathtub. So I would put a towel under, on my legs, one of those, those long towels that you dry your hands with, on my legs. And I'll sit her on the towel and I'll hold her up with one arm and I just like lather her up and get her all soapy and get everything off, and then I rinse her all off and everything, and then it's been working out pretty good. Now I do have like those like plastic wrap ear covers, but if she has hair and stuff, it kind of gets tangled up in the hair and it's a pain in the butt. But if you're really careful, you can prevent the ear infection. So these are a few mom struggles that I had to go through in the beginning, and what we're still going through, but we're getting better at it. I feel way more confident now after 4 months. I feel so much more better. So just to let you guys know, you guys are not bad moms. This is all normal. Feeling totally, completely overwhelmed in the beginning, especially if you're a new mom, is normal. Obviously, you want to speak to like your OBGYN or your primary care physician if you want about what you're feeling, because if you're feeling, really negative emotions, it could be way more in depth than just being sad for the day. So you want to make sure that you talk to your healthcare professional if you are feeling sad, really, 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 really sad. I can completely understand if you do, because this is intense process, an intense experience, but you are a new mom and you just brought a new life into the world, which is a complete blessing. So congratulations, and I will see you guys on the next one. Please let me know if this helped. I mean, listen, I get it. You don't want to get all this advice because you're going to get flooded with advice while you're pregnant, and you're going to be kind of irritated because you didn't ask for it. You're going to get advice that you never asked for. However, guys, I'll see you on the next one, and bye.